Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the sweetest love story wasn't written in a drama script, but quietly unfolding in real life? 2 stars. One roof. Late night meals. Soft laughter away from cameras. Tonight, we're talking about Chen Zheyuan and Chen, and why fans can't stop whispering that something deeper might be happening behind the scenes. It always starts innocently. A shared project. A shared space. A schedule that slowly overlaps until distance no longer exists. For Chen Zheyuan and Chen, that distance reportedly disappeared the moment they began spending extended time under the same roof. Not as a headline. Not as an announcement. But as a quiet, almost invisible shift that fans only started noticing through subtle clues. Industry insiders often say that when actors work long hours together, boundaries blur, not because of scandal, but because of familiarity. And familiarity creates comfort. Comfort creates trust. And trust sometimes becomes something more. Fans began connecting dots when sightings started surfacing. The same elevator. The same parking area. The same late night hours. Nothing loud. Nothing flashy. Just patterns that felt too consistent to ignore. And then came the moment that truly caught everyone's attention. Reports of Chen Zheyuan and Chen being seen dining together, not in a crowded restaurant, but in a relaxed, low-key setting. No managers hovering. No obvious staff entourage. Just 2 people sharing a meal. Conversation flowing naturally, unguarded. In celebrity culture, eating together isn't unusual. But how they eat together often tells a different story. Witnesses described an atmosphere that felt warm, comfortable, almost intimate. No rush. No phone distractions. Just presence. And that's when fans started asking the question that changes everything. Is this still just coincidence? Or is this the beginning of something real? But before we jump to conclusions, the story goes deeper, and the next layer makes this connection even more intriguing. In C-drama fandoms, fans are trained observers. They notice micro-expressions, timing, posture, silence. And when people revisited clips of Chen Zheyuan and Chen together, interviews, behind those scenes footage, promotional events, something suddenly felt different. There's a softness in how Chen looks at Chen. Not dramatic. Not performative. Just attentive. And Chen, her reactions seem instinctive. Comfortable. As if she doesn't need to perform at all. What fans picked up on wasn't flirtation. It was ease. Actors can fake chemistry on screen. But off-screen ease, that's harder to manufacture. The rumored cohabitation period only added fuel to the fire. Sharing a living space, even temporarily, changes dynamics. You see people unfiltered. Tired. Vulnerable. Human. And yet, there were no leaks. No drama. No messy rumors. Just quiet consistency. That silence itself felt loud, because in an industry where even a glance can become a headline, privacy often signals intention. Fans began speculating, not because they wanted a scandal, but because this connection felt respectful. Mature. Almost protective. Still, speculation is just speculation. So why does this story refuse to fade away? Because of what hasn't been denied. Usually, when dating rumors spiral out of control, agencies respond fast. A denial. A clarification. A carefully worded statement. But in this case, nothing. No confirmation. No denial. Just silence. In Korean and Chinese entertainment culture, silence often means one of 2 things: Either the rumor is completely false and will disappear on its own, or it's too close to the truth to address directly. Chen Zheyuan has always been known as private. Chen, too, carefully guards her personal life. Neither has built their career on controversy. That's why fans are handling this rumor differently. Less screaming, more watching, less shipping wars, more quiet hope. Because if this relationship is real, it doesn't feel rushed or performative. It feels like something that grew slowly through shared space, shared meals, shared silence. And maybe that's why it resonates so deeply with fans. Not because it's dramatic, but because it feels human. Still, the question remains, are we witnessing the early stages of a real-life love story or simply projecting our hopes onto two talented actors? The answer may not come soon, but the emotional impact is already here. In a world obsessed with loud love stories, this one feels different. There are no couple photos, no matching outfits, no viral declarations, just moments. And sometimes, moments are more powerful than proof. For fans, Chen Zheyuan and Chen represent something rare: the idea that love doesn't have to be announced to be real. That connection doesn't need validation from headlines. Whether this turns into a confirmed relationship or remains a beautiful rumor, it reminds us why we fall in love with celebrity stories in the first place. Not because they're perfect, but because they mirror our own quiet hopes. Two people, one shared space, one meal that sparked 1,000 emotions. And maybe that's enough for now. If this story made you pause, smile, or quietly hope, don't just watch alone. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you feel this connection too? Or do you think it's just coincidence? Subscribe for more deep, emotional C-drama and celebrity stories. The ones that don't scream, but stay with you long after the video ends. Because sometimes, the softest stories leave the deepest mark.